Hi, I wanted to show you how to create an abstract color composition using Google Drawing. So this is one of my examples, and what you're going to be doing is selecting a group of colors, such as cool colors only, or warm colors only, or shades of black, white, and gray, or you could pick one color, shades of blue, shades of red, or you could pick complementary colors, which are opposite on a color wheel: blue and orange, green and red, yellow and violet, which we know is purple, or you could choose all colors. So you have many, many choices on this, and I want to show you how to set this up. So to begin with, this is using Google Drawing. So you need to go to your drive, then you need to open the plus sign, and you need to scroll down till you get to Google Drawing. I already have Google Drawing open, okay? But if you'd like to see how to get there, here is what you do. You go to your drive, you go to New, scroll down to where it says More, and Google Drawings. Okay, so once you're here, first thing you want to do is give yours a title. These auto-save, but I like to give it a title so I know what I'm going to be doing. And today I'm going to be using the color, I'll do blue, just as an example, okay? Blue is a cool color, but I'm only going to use shades of blue, okay? So start with the shape. You have all these tools up here. I'm going to click Shape. Pick any one of these shapes you want to use. I'll pick a circle. Actually, they say it's an oval. If you want it to be a perfect circle, you need to hold the Shift key down while you draw. If you want it to just be an oval, you can just draw. There's an oval. Here's the difference. Hold on a minute. And there's a circle. Okay, so let's set that up. So because I'm doing shades of blue, I'm going to do a couple things. Go back to my oval. You want to get rid of the border color. So next to the paint bucket is this tool. It looks like a pencil or a pen or a marker. And when you hover over it, it tells you it's the border color. Click that. And we're going to go to transparent. We don't want a line around it at all. So click transparent. Okay. Now, because I'm using blue, I could leave that color or I could change it. So I'll leave this one alone and I'll show you how to change this one. You have to click the object. We're going to go to the border color first and get rid of that. Now go to the paint bucket. That's going to give you a fill color. There are all these different shades of blue. So I can click that. And now I have a different color blue. Okay, I'm going to arrange these differently, but I just want to show you how to make the general shapes. Let's say I want to make a different shape. Come over here. Maybe I use a triangle. So with some of these, I can draw it wider, I can draw it narrower, super, super thin, and I like to make them super thin. What are we going to do? Go to border color, transparent, go to color, pick a color. I'm going to go to a different shade of blue. Okay. I'm going to do one more shape and then I'll show you how to put this together. Maybe this time I go for a rectangle or square shape. And I'll go like that. Okay, again, what do? Border color, transparent, paint bucket, pick another color. Maybe I'll go there, okay? All right, so let me show you some things you can do. We're gonna move these now. And when you think of a composition has the elements of art, which we've been talking about this week. So you can spin things around. How did I do that? Let me go to the back arrow. You see these little circles? They allow you to turn your object. You only see one in one spot on this shape. So I'm going to turn it. Turn it any way you want to. Do whatever you want to do with that. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. It is behind this shape. Okay, so if you want it in front of that shape, here's another tool you need to know. Arrange, order, bring to front. Sorry, I always do that. And now it's in front of that. I liked it better behind. So I'm going to go to this arrow and send it back again. In fact, I want this triangle higher up, so it's even more over it. So what happens when you move these shapes? What does it do to the energy in this drawing? What if I want this shape now to go all the way down to the ground? Take a box on that shape and pull it. Okay. All right, let me go to this circle. What if I want this circle to be over here, but I want it to show the other circle behind it? Here's the other thing you want to know. Transparency. Go to the paint bucket, click custom, and this box will open up. Transparency gives you a scale. Slide it down, 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 and let go. Now look, you can see it. If you want it to be darker, go back to where you were and experiment with that transparency tool. Okay? Now I've got this box here. I'm going to bring this rectangle all the way over to this side. Okay? And I think I'm going to make it a little bit skinnier. So I'm grabbing a corner and bringing that down. Now look at all this space that I have. I need to do more with that. So I'm going to show you some drawing tools next. And then after that, you'll be able to experiment. We're done with shapes for now. Go next to that where it says select line. And I'm going to click this arrow. Go all the way down towards the bottom. Go under line, arrow, elbow connector, connector, and curve. Let's start with curve. I love doing the curve shapes. Click it, and you have a plus sign. Every time you click this plus sign, it is going to change your direction. So watch, I'm going to click. You're going to hear it click. And because I've clicked the curve, every time I turn it, you're going to get a curve rather than a point like the end of a triangle. I'm going to go all the way back up to there and find where you started. Boom. And then click out of it. That's a cool shape. Let me go to the line, get rid of the border. Boom. I'm going to go to color. I'm going to go to here, but I'm going to go to transparent. And I'm going to experiment with this. Now, here's another thing you can do. You can play around with your hue, H-U-E. That's going to bring a whole different range of colors up here. And then I can make it transparent, and then I can see. Do I like that? That's pretty cool. Now, how do I move it? Go to the select tool. Boom. Now I can move it. Okay. All right, one more thing I want to show you, other ways to do line. Polyline is going to give you points. Watch the difference. It's just like curve, but point, every time you click it, you get a jagged point. Go back to the beginning. There we go. Go to the border, away. I'm going to go to color. I'm going to change it to here, and I'm going to go transparent. I'm going to bring this down. Boom. I'm going to move this over. I don't like where it is. So I'm going to move it. Actually, I'm going to move it over here. You know what else you can do? You can flip your shape. I can also turn it to an edge. And I'm going to bring this down here. Okay. If you want this bigger, make this bigger. I think I want it more transparent. Or actually, no, you know what? I think I want this triangle that I first drew to still be in the front. Go to order, bring to front. Okay. The last tool I want to show you is scribble. Go here, go all the way to the bottom, scribble. Scribble doesn't mean fast, fast, fast scribble on this program. It means you can free draw a line. So watch, again, a plus sign. I'm going to start here and I'm just going to start drawing. The smoother you are as you draw, the smoother your line will become. Okay, right now it looks like a string. If you want this to be thicker, go to line weight. 1, 2 times wider. See what happens? Click it 4 times, 8, 12, Okay. If you want to change this line, click the select tool, and now I can drag this line. Okay. So I can also spin it another direction, and I can also flip it. Telling you one more thing, not to confuse you, but you go to Format Options, to Size and Rotation, flip it horizontally or vertically. I'm going to flip it horizontally. There it is. I'm going to go out from there and click here. What color do you want that? I want this to be, I'm going to use a blue, but I'm going to change it to make it an almost gray blue. And we're going to go there. Okay. Now the very, very, very last step, after you have all your shapes on there, this is not enough, but after you have all your shapes on there, you go to the shape tool, grab the box shape, which is the rectangle, click it, and draw your entire space rectangle. What color do you want it? You can have it be white. You could have it be black if that fits your color scheme, but you've got to move it to the very back. Arrange, order, send to back. What do you do with this when you're done? You go to File, you go to Download, JPEG or PNG, click it. I don't want a screenshot. I want you to learn how to download. Then there it is. I'm going to open it up. There it is. And I'm going to save it by moving it onto my desktop. And I think yours automatically saves in your download folder. And there it will be. Okay. So that was a lot of information, but I wanted you to understand how to start it. We're going to just start with the shapes. Okay. All right. Thanks.